Hello everyone and welcome to another Elliott Wave forecast educational video. This time around we're gonna take a look at the double Zig ZAG. For previous videos, you guys know what a Zig ZAG is all about. A Zig ZAG is nothing more than 5, 3, 5. When the B wave is also a Zig ZAG, most of the times 5, 3, 5. A and C, they are most of the times a 5-way move that they are related, like an equal legs 123.6 of A or 1.618 of A is the distance that usually the C wave travel. Now what happens is that the trend is weak, and because the trend is weak, the correction got an extra leg, and that's labeled as a double Zig ZAG. The way it's labeling is as A, B, Z, you got W, and then you got A, B, Z, that's S, and then you got A, B, C with an extra leg, which is labeled as Y. Now it's W, S, Y, and then how they're related? They're related like A, B needs to be the 50, the 618 of the 76.4 of A. C needs to be the 618, the 1.236, 1.618 is equal to the A legs, and then it goes down here. The S wave needs to be the 50%, the 618 of the 76.4 of W, and then you got S. I'm sorry, Y. How Y is related? Same scenario. It needs to be either equal to W, 1.236 to W, or needs to be 1.618 of W, or equal. Now there is something that is called a reverse analysis. What is a reverse analysis? A reverse analysis is a way that you can calculate how when S is gonna end, if you know the target of Y. How we're gonna do that? I'm gonna show you the reverse analysis on the real market together with the double Zig ZAG. What is a double Zig ZAG? How we see a double Zig ZAG right here? We're taking the S&P 500 from the lows that we have on August the 9th. How we see it? We see 5 ways into A, and then we got A, B, Z, which become B. So we are right here. From there, what we have, another 5 ways into C. How we laboring? How we related? I'm sorry. We got 1.236 is the distance of W, or C, I'm sorry, to become W, and then we have that B ended at the 76.4% of A. Perfect. At that moment we say this is the end of the correction, and we're going down with the trend to the downside. Guess what? No, my friend, the trend was weak to the downside, and what we got A, B, C. When you guys can see that A comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B and another 5 on C, and then guess what? We trace the Fibo here, and we see that the S wave ended at a 76.4% area of the whole W. And then if you got A, B, C, W, A, B, C, S, then you are right here. So while you are expecting, guys, a 3 wave to the upside, and then while you got a 5, a 3, and another 5, when you can see how B is the 76.4% of the 76.4% of A. At that moment, as a waiver, this target is very easy using the reverse analysis. Why? Because you know that you have a 3 ways here and a 3 bat here. So at that moment, how you know when B is gonna end? You need to trace your Fibos right here, and you know that it's gonna end either at the 50, 618 or 76.4, and then you know that C should end at the equal legs of the previous one of the target is the previous legs of the equals W. So what do? Very easy. You do something which is called reverse analysis. That means that you're gonna mention the A way and you're gonna trace the Fibo about the previous Fibo ways, and then you see that it makes sense right here with the 50% retracement. It makes sense with the 123, and it makes sense also with the 1.618, with the 76.4. That was the case. You say you have a defined risk, a defined target here using reverse analysis, and then also you have a defined risk which is 1121. And that was the case. The market correct lower to B, which is the 76.4 of A. We are right here, and then you got your final destination right here, when in this case you guys can see that the that the Y way was equal to the W way, creating an A, B, C, which is W, S in 3 ways, and then you got A, B, C in the Y way, and that's what you got onto here. A, B, C, S, A, B, C, W. Now, when this time comes around, you gotta make a decision. The trend needs to make a decision. Okay, here we go. We're going lower or we're going higher. But for now, we're gonna end at the double zigzag, which is nothing more than a series of 2 zigzags against the trend. Usually, when the Y way is equal to the W way, like we can see right here on the S&P. Thank you guys. I hope you understand.